It's Tuesday, the 11th of November, and for the next hour, we're going to be running through all the latest and greatest in the world of AI. And today, we're actually not going to be doing much new stuff. We're just going to go ahead and try and build some stuff. Because I know that's what most people actually want to see. So I think we're going to do some practical stuff today, maybe some kind of business use cases. Maybe we'll do like some OCRing, to like pull data out of some invoices, maybe, or CVs, see where we get to, and then maybe about a bit of news too. Yeah, let's do that. Let me see. I think share this. One of my favorite tools actually for doing kind of enterprise business grade stuff, and it's called Stack. Um, let's go with that. Um, okay, there we go. This hide. Okay, there's three cells. So basically, Stack AI is basically a enterprise grade workflow builder. We'll do plugin built in. See what it is. It's here. So it looks like your AI transformation platform. So if you plug in your tools, get some AI everywhere. It's pretty simple, but very easy to use. It's actually very nice. You're actually building AI automations for bigger customers, and this is what actually use. So I'm going to try that for in a second here. I want to show you this. I think I can share this. Can I share this audio with you? Yeah, um, can I download it? Mm, okay, there is actually a couple of stories I wanted to mention. Actually, first of all, V0. It's now easier to accept payments with Stripe in V0. So they've been rolling out this sandbox way of doing it. So they'll set up your payments to the sandbox and claim that you're ready to go. This is basically how it works. I don't really use it in some of this. Let me see if I can actually share this tab. Payments are finally getting easier. Um, me. Okay, there you go. This is V0. Like typical kind of like vibe coding app, but has a Stripe integration built in. This is done by Vercel, so deploying this stuff is really good too. So basically creates your sandbox in Stripe. So rather than have to setting up manually yourself. So it's not in production. Sandbox is like a testing setup. You can test the flows with a test credit card, put in the details, press subscribe, and then thanks for your payment. So it's all pretty much set up straight away for you. And then the next thing you have to do is go and like claim the sandbox, and then your payments are pretty much ready to go. That was one thing. A lot of people have been building with Claude too. So someone shared a really good prompt. This was Chris Phuket. Says if you're building an iOS app with Claude code, copy and paste this in your Claude MD file. So everyone wants to build mobile apps with AI. So I'd probably advise using something like createanything.com or raw or vibe code app. But if you're actually raw dogging it with Claude Code, here are some rules. Never let AI modify these files. Create files with Claude Code. You basically just paste these in, and it actually makes your apps a lot better. So document platform gotchas immediately. Hit an iOS 26 API issue. Add it to the Claude Code MD that session with these commands. Use feature flags. Always request debug logging. Test after every change. Keep conversations focused on single components. Don't ask to refactor the whole app. Smaller scope, better results. Document what changed in session. Every major code change with a markdown file explaining what broke, how it's fixed, and rollback steps. Built a performant, fully featured iOS app this way. Zero project corruption. Okay, that's a pretty cool prompt. That's a guy called Chris Phuket. If you want to give him a follow, he's actually works at Shopify, so I'm sure he's pretty clued in. Another product here from Moondream, real-time video analysis with Moondream. Point your camera, ask anything, detect custom actions, blazingly fast. And this is all open source, by the way, this model. But I thought this was very, very cool indeed. So it's seeing the live video feed, and then it's annotating over it. And you have a trigger and a prompt of things to look out for. I wonder if you could actually get this to like watch a live stream and like pull out stuff from it. If you go to here too, you can analyze. Oh, yeah. What was I talking about? Of course, that's literally what it's doing. Analyze live video streams, turn video streams into actionable intelligence, continuous scene analysis with custom triggers, works with webcams, security cameras, drones, and any video source. Deploy for free, deploy and say or run free on the edge. That's how it works. This is what you can build. Moondream Cloud, get free. Let's have a look. Can we start this webcam? I don't know if you can run both cams, maybe, or is it going to freeze my one? Okay. Oh, okay. Is there a mug in the shot? Trigger name, waving hand, trigger text. Okay, so this is what we've got, a smiling thumbs up. Okay. Okay, that's cool. How about this? What else could we do? I wonder if you can share the screen and then let's say that's pretty cool. And you can give it like custom triggers too. So sticking tongue out. Let's have a look. Drinking more peace sign. Okay, smiling. Cool. So if you want to actually do custom triggers, you could do trigger name, waving hand, detection query. Is anyone waving? Yes or no? A question to ask about each frame, trigger text. Text to look in the response. Okay, so if you actually wanted to go and do this yourself and run it yourself, this is called Analyze Live Video Solution. Moondream Live Video Player. Demo shows on Moondream VLM can analyze live video feeds in real time, trigger alerts for specific behaviors, and present the results in a lightweight web UI. Let me just close this. Lightweight web UI built with React and Vite, real-time webcam video analysis, live visual summaries, gesture detection. Okay, that's nice. I wonder if you could do. I wonder if you could do like pull out things I'm looking at on screen. Say if I'm looking at a tool or a product or a news story, just extract that from the live feed and then I don't know, save it or something or present it on screen as like a pop-up through like an OBS plugin or something. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, you can actually just do this yourself. If you want an API key, you can sign up. Let me just see if I can get an API key. But yeah, this is completely open source. If you actually wanted to layer AI over any sort of video feed, you could do. Playground, caption point. But yeah, you can basically just go to Moondream like this, go to the playground and get an API key and start working with it, which is pretty nice. Okay, other pretty cool story here. Gamma, Grant Lee. Today, it's shared by the New York Times. We're announcing two things. Our Series B at a $2.1 billion valuation led by Sarah at A16Z. So Gamma, famously the app with now 70 million users, is the AI slide building app. So if you want to build a pitch deck or a slide deck or some PowerPoint presentations or whatever it is, you use Gamma. Now it's fully AI powered. They have 70 million users and they've just raised a bunch of cash. They've just raised 68 million, I think, on a $2.1 billion valuation. So they've just reached the magical 100 million ARR number profitably, which is crazy with just 50 people. Here's a story from Grant. Let's just watch it because I think it's
5 years ago, Gamma set out to build the anti-PowerPoint, an idea that seemed insane at the time. But in less than 2 years from our AI launch in 2023, over 70 million users have signed up for Gamma. Like us, they knew there was a better way. And today, we're announcing Gamma just raised a Series B at a $2.1 billion valuation in a round led by Andreessen Horowitz. Since we launched Gamma 3.0 last month, we've seen our usage just skyrocket. Literally 30 million Gammas were created in the last month alone. We also introduced our beta API, which makes content generation easier than ever. A sales team with 1,000 prospects can now create 1,000 custom pitch decks, each personalized with company data and ROI. Or a customer success team with 300 accounts, our API can create all 300 quarterly business reviews in minutes, fully tailored to each customer. And a solo consultant can generate McKinsey quality decks for each client with custom research, supporting charts, and strategic recommendations in under an hour. And today, we're releasing the Gamma API to everyone, so you can automate your workflows and generate content at scale. Spin up hundreds of landing pages for an experiment, instantly turn all of your blog posts into social assets, or integrate Gamma directly into your product as your built-in visualization layer with everything fully on brand. And to help you get started, we're giving away our very first prompt guide for Gamma. This has our most popular use cases, including sales automation, marketing campaigns, lesson plans, and global team communication, all ready for you to use today. We're excited to share the next chapter of our journey with you, so get your ideas out there at gamma.app.
crazy successful product. Shout out to the angels who are in there too, the other investors. 100 prompts to spark your imagination. But yeah, go to gamma.app, which is here. Crazy success. GG. Okay, what are we going to do now? I think we should probably try and build something. But before we do that, I want to tell you about Let's. Create what you love with Let's. It's a all-in-one creative studio where you can train your own models, create up-to-date images and videos with the best models available, and edit with chat. Here is... one second, let me just bring this up. Okay, let's see what we can do with this. Can I play audio with... a tab here? Or do I have to do... I have to upload music, I think. Okay, here we go with that. Okay, so I thought what we'd try and do here is create like a business workflow that is actually going to OCR stuff out of documents. So you might have documents which people are copy and pasting stuff from, and it's just painful, just awful, just slow. So there's a better way. Why don't we just go and do this with Stack? We're going to go and build a new workflow and see if we can do it. So we have some pre-made templates here: market research, staff onboarding, document comparison, custom APIs. I wonder if they've actually got a let's go document document classification. I think we might have to do a custom one, I think. Yeah, let's go with new project. So here's going to be two options here. You've got a quick start. We've got a workflow builder. I think we're going to go with the workflow builder to start with, and we're going to go new project. Yeah, we'll go with that. I'm going to go, what are we going to use? We'll go with CV OCR. So to start with, you can have these three nodes. You've got input, AI assistant, and output. And we can drag them into the middle. You can expand it. It's an infinite canvas. On the input side, we're going to want to do a different type of input. We're going to want to take a file. So we can drag that onto the page. Let's bring this down. Add a file. This is going to be exposed as an input. If you click on it, you can say exposed as an input. This is going to be to a user. We're going to enable parsing of uploaded files. We're going to leave this standard. We're going to go with advanced data extraction and text in images. And then we could just see what's in the file. So we actually just need, we can just get rid of that. We can connect this one to our OpenAI node in the middle. Then what we could do is a couple of things. We could say we're not using this input node yet, but we can go with this. It's going to be the file documents. We're just going to say you are a AI recruitment CV parser who is an expert at extracting, turning messy CV data into well formatted, standardized CVs. Let's do that. This actually can be very simple. For the model, I think we could use, I think 4.0 mini is going to be okay for this. Knowledge bases, we don't need one. Tools, we don't need anything. Main settings, I think we can pretty much keep these. Advanced settings. PPI compliance. Do we want to hide confidential information to start with? Maybe not. Let's just leave it. And then for the output, we're going to want to do like a templated output, I think. What's this code? Let's go. Okay, here. We can go with, okay. Let's go CV of, let's think like a recruiter. CV of, and then it's going to be a person's name. We're going to want to get all of the kind of standard information from a CV. Give me, let's ask it, right? Give me a list of information that would usually be present on a CV. Okay, we've got this. Now we're going to say this is what we want. Okay. Specified in the instructions. Data from the CV. Here is the file. Let's say I'm going to go with CV, enter, enter, CV. Okay. That seems pretty good. We can save that. Let's then see what this output gives us. But first, I think we need to find an actual. We need to find a actual CV to do. Let's have a look. We need to get a CV. We need like badly formatted ones, I think. Badly. This might be a good one, actually. Hamdugo. Let's save this bad boy. I don't know. Can I? I think I can upload any file. I think. I can upload any file. This is just an image, but we can see if it actually runs. Let's see if it's going to get all the details out. Okay, I don't think it did. That was the wrong image. That's why it's an image of me. Okay, need to get another one. Bad CV examples. Okay, here we go. We'll try that again. Let's see if it works. Don't think it actually worked with an image. There should be some information on here. Maybe we need to. Don't think it's going to be the model. Nah, the model should be fine. Let's try it again. Why isn't this working? Maybe it's because I've got a template. Output the result. Let's try that. Remove template. Okay. Save. Maybe because I didn't map the stuff across. That might be why it wasn't running. You've got a bunch of good utilities here too, and plugins. There's pretty much anything you can wish for. We've got some utilities. You can plug in other projects. You can do delays, default messages, sticky notes. We've got some logic here. We've got all the plugins, obviously. Okay, here we go. We're getting the details. Hamdugo, the hamman at hotmail.com. Okay, nice. So what you could then do is you could do like another LLM step where you could classify it as each thing, I think. So here you could template it out to make sure it comes out even every single time. That'd be pretty cool. I just saw this AI agent node. I haven't actually tried this yet, but it says it has tool calling. Scraping. Ooh. Let's try something with this. We'll save that. We're going to try something else. Why don't we try and go and scrape a website and then create a deck, a slide deck about it? Why don't we try that? Let's go with new project. Let's go with Firecrawl and Deck Maker. Also, shout out to Firecrawl too. They're a supporter of the show, so you can turn websites into LLM ready data, power your AI apps with clean web data from any website. It's also fully open source. Sorry for sounding croaky today. I'm a little bit under the weather, but okay. Let's go and try this AI agent tool. We've got a text input. We've got an output. We're going to put an agent in the middle, and the agent is going to be hooked up to an input. We're going to use OpenAI for tool calling. We use 4.1. We use 4.1. The tools that we're going to give it are going to be, what tools are we going to give it? Are we going to give it a scraper? Let's give it a crawl. If you can hover and kind of get the full description of the tool. When you go with like why don't we go to map structure? We can connect Firecrawl. Can you give it my API key? Bear with me 1 secondo. Inputs are going to be done by the agent. I'm going to run that, and then the output's going to be there. Okay. So then we're going to give it another tool, and we're going to say, what are we going to say? We're going to give it by Stack AI. We're going to go with, we've got deep research inside of Stack as well. Get website as Markdown, new search, generate Stack AI workflow, HTML to image, image to image transform, browser navigation. Oh, so it has got computer tools inside of Stack, which is, that's pretty insane. So I thought we'd share that with you. So you've got browser navigation, file navigation, code execution, terminal. Pretty wild. Send email using Stack AI's. Okay, dang. Let me share. What should we do? Let's go with. Let's go with. Let's go with a. Cool. We're going to scrape website. We're going to go. You're an agent that takes in a URL from the user and then uses that URL to map, scrape, or search the website. Get all the details that you need from it. It will probably be either a startup or a digital product. Gain all the info you can from that website and then turn it into a slide deck using the other tools. You have access to the Firecrawl tools and the Create Slides tool. It's just a rough prompt. Please get info from this site. And then there's going to be the text input, I think, from here. This text input is going to be... is it going to be a text input or is it going to be... Yeah, it's going to be a text input. It's going to be a URL though when we give it. Then we're going to output something. We'll give it a try first. Maybe we want to give it a, not just map, but maybe we want to give it the Firecrawl scrape as well. My connection, inputs, configuration, URL of the website you want to scrape. It's a string. Why can't I give that? Okay. See, in this one, it's got inputs, request body, which is managed by the LLM, which is good. This one is needs a URL. Okay, maybe let's crawl it. Yeah. Okay. Let's leave the script for now. Let's just see like what this does. Maybe I want to say www.firecrawl.dev. The script itself. Okay, it's doing some tool calls, some tool data. Again, this is like a very rough. This is a very rough prompt. Okay, we've got an output. It looks like. Let's minimize this. Let's see what we've got. We've got some slides. Looks like we've got some info. Let me know if you want the HTML for these slides. Okay. This is Markdown. This create slide. I wonder. Okay, we need a different output for this. We need. Text formatted code. Actually, yeah, we should output this as. I think we just haven't told it. We just need to output this as HTML. Cool. So we HTML slides. Okay. Let's try that again. So that's good. You can see all the tool calls coming through. Obviously, we've given this particular agent 3 tools. It feels much Much nicer than other well-known automation platforms. And we'll see what it does. I wonder how many tools you can give it before it starts getting out of whack. You can use local LLMs too, by the way, inside of Stack AI. Come on, so this takes a little bit. Obviously, it's got 3 tools, but it shouldn't take too long. Okay, here we go. Nice. So we're getting HTML out now. Text formatted. Can it render HTML in Stack? I'm not sure. Okay, so it's done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Yeah, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so it's done 10 slides. Okay, cool. So that works. I wonder if you could do what else we could do with it. Maybe let's save that. We'll try a couple of other experiments too. Let's see if we can do the computer use stuff. Computer use. So we want to maybe do like some sort of research agent where we do actually we don't need this one, do we? We need an agent. Let's get rid of that. Inputs, input, output is output, core nodes, agent in the middle. We're going to go with a why don't we go with Google? Yeah, let's go with Google and we'll go tools. So we'll add some tools. And the tools we're going to add are going to be web search. Let's go native. Let's go native with Stack AI. We'll go with browser navigation. We'll go with translate documents, summarize documents, split files, PDF to image, parse files, convert markdown. Has it got like it's got an analysis tool. Generate a stack workflow. Okay. Image to image, image to text. Let's give it the full stack of computer. Oh yeah, we can just click. I swear before, if I clicked into it, like here, there's a little connector that I can add more from the same app. Maybe because this is native, this doesn't work as well. Let's add another tool. Native tool. Let's go down. Let's go terminal. Stack AI, file navigation. Any more? Transcribe deep research. Maybe give it a news tool. And let's go ham with it. Download private file from a protected URL. Nice. Knowledge base, web tools. Let's go with. Okay, that sounds good. You are a generalized super agent that can navigate the web, execute code, search the web, navigate a browser, use the terminal, navigate files, search for news, and perform deep research. I'm going to give you a general query to navigate to somewhere on the web or navigate through a certain topic and perform a task. And I want you to execute that task for me in a simple way. Okay, obviously, if you're going to do a very long prompt for a super agent, it's going to be much longer than this. For instance, if we did want to say, look at someone like Pliny the Liberator, Pliny, and then we can go Pliny Manus. What do you want? Base prompt. So if you go here, you can basically see all of the prompts for different super agents. So maybe if we go, it's got Manus, I think. Yeah, Manus prompt. Here we go. We've got intro, language settings, system capability, event stream, agent loop. Okay. So maybe if we copy this and put it into ChatGPT and then say, here's the Manus system prompt. Please give me a version of this, but for the tools that I have available in the image, which is for Stack AI. Which tools I have available in the image, which is from Stack AI. Okay, so I'm going to paste in the prompt, and then I'm going to go Manus prompt. So I'm just typing this into ChatGPT Manus prompt. And then I'm going to go that again, Manus prompt. Then I want to take a photo of all these tools. You can do like a scrolling image. Okay, done. Okay, basically giving ChatGPT the Manus base prompt and then the Stack AI tools, and asked it to do a customized super prompt or customized prompt, but for Stack AI agent. And I'll show you what we got. Okay. So we're getting somewhere. Maybe we should just add all these tools. Let's see. Create slides. I have no idea if this is going to work or not. We'll see. I think this should be easier, but I don't know if anyone's using it like this, but this probably should be like a one-click add all if they do want to go down the super agent route, but I guess probably not. We'll see. Okay, we're getting there. Calculator, job search. So this now has basically got all of the tools it needs to do anything. But within Stack AI, it can be, I think, sandboxed pretty securely, which is nice. Download private file, fill in PDF form, search knowledge base, generate workflow, get action. Okay, we've got all the tools. Main settings, memory, yes. Window size, we might need a fairly large window, sliding window. Citations, use references, response format. Stream data, guardrails, PI compliance. Okay, we'll give it a little bit of temp. Okay, now I can show you the prompt. Okay, please, it's broken up. Please give it to me as one long text. Okay, here we go. Here is our new here's our new super prompt. Okay, I think, did the Manus ones format it? So what model do you think we should use for this? I think we'll go with In one block, please. Okay, here we go. We're cooking. Here we go. Here's a prompt. Phew. At the end, we need to close the Stack AI prompt, which is this one. Scroll down. We're going to go with this. Okay. Here, super agent prompt. Stack AI prompt. You are a Stack AI, an automation agent built to operate through Stack AI's tool system. You specialize in transforming information, documents, data, and web content. We use whatever structure the user needs. Then we've got language settings. We've got system capability. We've got event streams. We've got you operate in an iterative loop. Planner mode, knowledge modules, data sources, to-do rules, message rules, image rules, info rules, browser rules. Okay, right. Let's the user message. Okay, let's save this. This is now called Super Agent for sure. The output. I think this interface isn't going to cut it. So we're going to need to be not in a, yeah, maybe. Yeah, it's going to have to be this, isn't it? Okay. Should we see? Should we see how this works? Will it work? That's the question. We need to. Need to find out. Tell me about what. Let's say what is on the latest Firecrawl blog. Okay. Okay. So error in Google Agent. Do we need to configure each tool? This could be annoying. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to configure each tool. Let me see if web search. So browser navigation. Actually, let's see. We should be okay. Tell me about Firecrawl. Error in Node Google Agent. Got an unexpected keyword argument. Tool parameters. Go to the Firecrawl website. Maybe it's Google. Maybe sort of swap to GPT-5 Mini, maybe. To firecrawl.dev and tell me about the homepage. LLM.0 error in Node OpenAI agent send HTTP request action. Okay, maybe I don't know if I've got this a bit early. Let's see what do. We're a bit of push for time, but an AI. Okay, so this one doesn't look like it's controlled by the LLM. Okay, so basically we need to check which ones need a hard input before using. It'd be good to see if it was like managed by LLM here, because we want all of it to be managed by the LLM ideally. So let's save it. Maybe tell me about firecrawl.dev. Ooh. Okay. Let's can I take a screenshot? Don't know if I'll be able to do this. Ask it all the easy questions. Browser, nice. Yeah, here we go. Dun 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 dun. We've got our sandboxed environment. Is it got the... Can I open this? So this is done with E2B, okay. Oh, sorry, my bad. Didn't give it enough time. There we go. It showed me the website. Nice, that's cool. So it used two tools. It used, it called it twice, I think, but that's okay. Take a screenshot of the website homepage for me. Oh wait, it's still running, I think. No? Okay, hold on. So actually, you could hook this up to a local LLM and give it all the Stack AI native tools too. So you can have this running with a local agent. Maybe Kimi K2 thinking might be good with this. Running through like any of your local AI model hosting providers. We're in the site. Can I get the screenshot? Maybe not. Why don't we ask it to create a spreadsheet or do some lead generation for me? Why don't we go with, okay, research 20 real estate agents in Mallorca, Spain, and create a spreadsheet for me containing the contact details of each one, along with their name and the website URL. Make sure all the information is up to date too. So now that we've got a good prompt and we've got all the tools inside of Stack AI Super Agent that you can use, you should be able to figure it out. So we'll see. I'll start by searching the web for up-to-date agent listings and company sites. So it's using the web search tool. Okay, it's got 47 sources. Very nice. I wonder if it could do like sequential. How many sequential tool calls it can do? That'd be the challenge. I don't think it can. I don't think it can. I think this is just kind of. Oh no! Executing create sheet. My bad. Sorry, guys. Sorry, Stack AI guys. It can. Here we go. I've created a spreadsheet and started collecting 20 Mallorca real estate agencies with current contact details and website links. You can download it here. What's included? Agent name, contact name, phone number, email, postal address, website URL. Next steps. Would you like me to do? Pick one. Add the agent names. Validate. Find existing emails. So this is down with the prompt. It's kind of looping back and asking us for the next task, which is cool. Let's see if I can download it. And believe it or not, it's only gone and bloody done it. That's so good. Let me. Can I share? I'll show you what it's done. I can share this. There you go. We've got our sheet. That's so good. It's got all of the C website. Come on, you can do better than that. C website. I wonder if it went through. I wonder if it span up individual ones or just use search web or C website. Maybe you could then use a browser if you couldn't get the information. Maybe you can be a bit more persistent. But so far, so good. That was super nice. That was a great first try for our Stack AI super agent. That was absolutely insane. Okay. So let's do a follow-up. On this, I can expand the sheet to include individual agent names. I can verify the entries. I can convert them. Add individual agent names to direct email addresses where possible. Validate and fill missing emails. Fill the missing. Fill in the missing info. Use any tools. I know. Use the browser if you need to. Ooh, look at this. 20 tools. So it spins up sequential tools, it looks like. So it's parallel running them. So 5 sources here, all from Remax. Wow. Nice. Input tokens exceed the configured maximum of 272,000. Your message resulted in 687,000 tokens. Please reduce the length of messages. All right. If I have to, let's have a look, see what we could do. Configuration, user feedback. That's good. Related role, show steps. Conversation starters. Yeah, nice. That's good. Password protection. Subdomain. Source URLs. Let's do. Can we increase the context length? Or is that down to the model? So I guess, okay, so maybe we need to change the context window to be sliding, maybe? Because this is like 272 by 687. That's over 1 million. What is the context length of? So this failed, I think, for, yeah, context length. Let's go with GPT-5 Mini. Sorry, the context is 272,000. So we will need a... the window size, okay. So the window size can be down. The sliding window is fine. Maybe we just need to use a bigger model rather than GPT-5 Mini. .5 flash. Let's give this a go. We'll give it one final task. Let's say, see how fast it can do the same task. Research. Contact details. Contact details and put them into a spreadsheet for me, ideally Google Sheets. Oh, wait. Contact details for me. And then put them into a Google Sheet. Also, could you please advise me of which are the top 3 people to go to if I'm looking for a luxury house? I'm not, by the way. Just so you know. Okay, let's go. Google Agent. Didn't work. Failed to pass. Okay, looks like Google doesn't play too nicely with this. I think if we did the same one, let's try Pro. Research the top 20 real estate agents in Mallorca for me and put them in a spreadsheet. Yeah. Google doesn't like being a super agent. OpenAI does. Anthropic, let's go with... I don't think as well as thinking when I was... Grok. Okay, last try. Can you research 10 removals companies in London for me and then create a spreadsheet with all the details, please? Create maybe a slide deck with all the details, please. Also create some templated emails to send out. I want to move some a house full of furniture from London to Newcastle in 3 weeks. So draft the emails. See how it goes. We'll just let this run, but it seems like OpenAI is the best one at using these tools. You haven't tried many others, but Google, not so much. This is very cool. Okay, we'll let that run for one more second. Here we go. I have it fully researched and 13 slides made. Okay, if you want to give it a try, you can go to stack-ai.com and try building Stack AI agents. You can add all the tools, get a prompt from Pliny's GitHub, and then give it a whirl. But yeah, we'll wrap up there for today. Catch you at the same time tomorrow, 2